February 9th shall forever be remembered as the day movies died. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, Gary, don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't stop it. Hey guys, Harry Thomas here. And I am a lesser person. Trust me, this shit tested me to the fucking limit. It questioned my reasons to live and my love of filmmaking. It's the conclusion to the worst fucking franchise in existence, period. We knew it was going to suck, but I had no fucking idea it would actually be even fucking worse than 50 Pieces of Shit and 50 Shades Shitsier combined. But it is. In fact, 50 Shades Fucked is what I am going to call it. It doesn't fucking deserve to be titled 50 Shades Freed. Thank God, at least we are freed from this 50 Shades bullshit. And I won't even, I can't even call it a fucking movie, because a movie is good, is presentable, has an awesome story and characters and message and purpose and is an awesome pastime. 50 Shades Fucked is none of those things. It has fucking nothing to it. It's not only the worst 50 Shades installment, it is unquestionably the worst thing I have ever seen, period, in my entire life. And this is the first official extreme epic rant, because even an extreme rant can't cover all the bullshit of this thing. 50 Shades Fucked tells the so-called story, in fact it thinks it's a story when it's not, of Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey get married. But wait, there's more. The majority of this cinematic dog shit just revolves around Anna and Christian's honeymoon and going on vacation and more fucking and more dating and boring shit like that. And the dude who Anastasia dumped to wrongly be with Christian returns and is attempting to get his revenge. But wait, there's more! Anastasia Steele actually gets pregnant. You heard right. She gets preggers with Christian fucking Grey's child. What the flying fuck? And I saw it. And I can say, after sitting through it, it's made me think, if shit like this can actually exist in Hollywood and be released in movie theatres, why do I even want to aspire to be a movie director anymore? I don't want anything to do with movies if this shit is actually accepted as a movie. I cannot believe James Foley actually directed this thing. James Foley had to have been possessed by the fucking devil. Only the motherfucking devil could have put together this fucking monstrosity. 50 Shades Fucked is astonishingly bad. It is a fucking disgrace to movies. I hated it. I freaking hated every millisecond of it. Fuck this bullshit with a burning fucking passion. Humanity has never made anything worse than this. It is the alpha and omega of fucking shit. So, as for positives about 50 Shades Fucked, there's none. You already knew that. There's nothing about this fucking piece of fucking shit I liked or anybody else could like. Just like 50 pieces of shit and 50 Shades Shitsier, 50 Shades Fucked deserves no positives, so I shall give it 0 fucking positives. It deserves only a universal onslaught of negatives. I am still fucking sick and tired of Christian Grey, the worst and most despicable movie villain, getting exactly what he wants. He deserves and has earned none of it for the way he treats women. I would never treat my girlfriends the way he treats women. And Anastasia Steele, she's just as despicable and evil as him. She agreed to marry him, so all the shit's on herself. So I am fucking done defending her at this point. These sex scenes, not only are they still fucking excruciating to endure, but they restrict the nudity so much that they make Pornhub look like the funniest place on freaking earth. And in fact, going to this movie just for the sex scenes is such a dumb excuse to go and see it. I mean, if you want sex so badly, just get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, depending on what gender you are, and you'll have an infinitely better time. And the dialogue fucking sucks. It is the worst dialogue ever written in the universe. Infants could write better dialogue than this. When Anna and Christian are like, good morning, wife, good morning, husband. Who the fuck talks like that in reality? Seriously. Did the team behind this thing actually bother to look at how real couples interact? Fuck no. And the script, no, to call this a script would be an insult to scripts. It's nothing but fucking toilet paper which you shove up your ass, and is just, you know, the writing is fucking anus scum, fresh from the anus. There's one moment, if anything, those who are portrayed as the villain are trying to break up Anna and Christian are doing them a favour. The dude who was dumped by Anna in 50 Shades Shitsier, I was rooting for him all the fucking way to beat the living shit out of both of them. Yes, I was like, get them in the climax, but this shit just treats him like the antagonist and punishes him instead, because of course it fucking does. And them on the sequences with them just on vacation and on their honeymoon, I have never been more fucking bored out of my fucking mind. I wish I was just making my own movie in those sequences. I wasn't paying any attention to the screen. I was preventing myself from hanging myself, from taking cyanide pills. And do you know how dumb as fuck the writing is? After this car chase, Anna and Christian literally, after almost being killed, have sex. you don't fucking just have sex out of nowhere after you were almost fucking murdered in a car. You report it to the police. Trying to find logic in this shit is like trying to find the fucking parallel universe. It will take a fucking eternity to find any logic. And in fact, this shit, the pacing is just the worst, most excruciating pacing. It feels like an eternity for even a millisecond to pass. And when Christian gets patronised just because Anna didn't change her emails to Anastasia Gray, I'm like, fuck you, arsehole. She's entitled to be her own person, and what's just made me fucking done with this shit. So when it was over, when they announced Anastasia was pregnant, what the fuck? You've just condemned an innocent fucking child to a life of torture and misery and hell. Being the child of Christian fucking Grey and Anastasia Steele. So if Anna and Christian fucking dies in a car crash, I would not be happier. This shit is beyond terrible. It's beyond atrocious. It's beyond god awful. To describe how bad this is, you'd have to find a new word in a dictionary. So here's my phrase to describe it: devil's bitch. And to those who actually made this shit, fuck you! I want those motherfuckers, we need to send them into fucking space so that there will be joy on this planet again. Should never be allowed to make movies after this. If this isn't evidence enough for them, I don't know what fucking is. And to those who actually like and defend this dog shit, well, they're wrong. The fan base, they hate all good movies. They have the shittiest taste in film, and I actually walked out 10 minutes before this shit was over. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I couldn't take another second, and I breathed a sigh of relief that I was finally freed of this franchise. It's good to see you. It's so good to see you. I've never been more glad to give you guys for company. I'd rather sit through Norm of the North. I'd rather sit through the Emoji Movie. I'd rather sit through Garbage Pail Kids. I'd rather sit through The Wiles. I'd rather sit through the Never-Ending Story 3. I'd rather sit through the entire Twilight franchise. Twilight was originally the worst franchise ever made, but 50 Shades has officially fucking dethroned it. Nothing will ever dethrone this shit as the worst, I guarantee you. I give 50 Shades fucked 0 stars out of 5. Fuck this movie! Now let's burn every copy of 50 Shades which sends the wrong message for women about marrying abusive arseholes. Ladies, please beware of Christian Grey and please date a gentleman for Valentine's Day. We are finally freed of 50 Shades, guys. Let's celebrate. Yes, yes. It's a miracle. We lived through the death of movies. We can live through any movie now. I can't believe 50 Shades actually made it to a trilogy. If you want to watch a magnificent trilogy instead, just fucking watch Lord of the Rings. And I wanted to give a special shout out to the Techno Droner for kindly promoting my rant. Thanks, Buzzy. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this extreme epic rant, and I know none of you give a shit about 50 Shades Fucked. So are you gonna see Black Panther this week? I sure am. Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.